This is a UJT triggering circuit for SCR. It consists of bridge rectifier. Here you can see D1, D2, D3, D4. This is a bridge rectifier combination, and output of this bridge rectifier can be obtained by applying the voltmeter or multimeter across this RZ. So we can check the output voltage, and then this voltage V will be passed through the Zener diode. This is a Zener regulator, and the output can be denoted as VZ. We will get the clamp output at a particular limit at the output side of this Zener diode after passing this through this Zener diode, Zener regulator, and then this regulated output Vz is given to this UJT relaxation oscillator as VBB. So this is a UJT relaxation oscillator, as we have already studied in the theory part. So it consists of this R1, R2, then this potentiometer, that is a variable resistor R, and capacitor. So this is a UJT, we have already studied that, and a capacitor charges through this R1 and R, and it discharges in this path. So using this variable resistor, that is a potentiometer, we can vary the charging time of this capacitor. So whenever the supply switch will be on, at the input side we have given the AC supply. So whenever the AC supply is switched on, this capacitor will start charging towards the Vz through this R1 and R. And when the capacitor voltage reaches to its value Vp, then this junction EB1 will get break and this UJT will start conducting. The output of this UJT will be given to the pulse transformer. And at this side, output side, here you can see this is a SCR. So what we are trying, what is our objective? We have to trigger this SCR using UJT triggering circuit. So in this way, as the output of this relaxation oscillator will be given to pulse transformer, when we will join this, we will give the gate control signal through the UJT triggering, the SCR will get triggered. Here we will connect the load, that is a resistive load. We can connect the lamp load, and here is the Vin, that is the input voltage will be provided to this circuit. So this is a circuit configuration of a UJT triggering circuit for SCR. So have you understood that this is a SCR, and we are going to trigger this SCR, we are going to provide the gate signal through this UJT triggering, that is a UJT relaxation oscillator circuit. So how this SCR gets triggered, how it is get fired? Whenever the supply, that is the AC supply, the switch is on, the capacitor will start charging through this R1 and R. By changing the value of variable resistor, that is by changing the knob of this, by varying the knob of this potentiometer, we can change the firing angle. So whenever the capacitor will get charged, that time this EB1 will break and UJT will start conducting. And at the time of discharging of this capacitor through this path, whenever the capacitor will get discharged and this pulse transformer, this knob is connected to the gate signal of SCR. So during the discharging of this capacitor, the SCR will get fired. So in this way, by changing or by varying the knob of this potentiometer, we can change the firing angle. So this is all about the circuit configuration of UJT triggering circuit for SCR. Now we will make the connections and we will observe it on the DSO. Now let's start with the circuit connections. So this is a Vin input supply. So let's connect it here. Now at the output side, resistive load is there, that is the lamp load. So let's connect the load at output. So I have connected this resistive load here, and now this is a ground, and whenever this UJT will start conducting, the output of this will be given to the pulse transformer, and through pulse transformer we are going to trigger this SCR. So let's connect it here. So in this way we have connected our circuit and keep this potentiometer knob at the minimum. Now let us connect the DSO. So first we will check the output waveform across this. So here we will connect. After that then we will check it on DSO. After that we will check the voltage waveform across this capacitor in this way. So we can see the charging and discharging of capacitor. So whenever the capacitor will get discharged, the SCR will get fired. So let's observe it on DSO. So once we are done with all the configuration, switch on the power supply. So LED will glow, and now observe it on DSO. So by changing the value of this variable resistor R1, which is in series with R, by varying this potentiometer, that is by varying this knob, we can change the firing angle. So if the potentiometer knob is at minimum level, that means our firing angle alpha is maximum. If you change it, if you increase it, then alpha will go on decreasing. So in this way we can change the firing angle of this circuit. Now we will observe the waveforms on DSO. So I have connected the probes, negative terminal here to the ground, and positive terminal I am connecting across this RZ. So here we can see the output waveform of the bridge rectifier. So this output voltage of this bridge rectifier will be passed through the Zener diode. So now I am connecting here. So this is the output of the Zener diode. So this is given to the relaxation oscillator, and here we can see the capacitor charging and discharging time. Okay, so here you can see this is the capacitor charging, capacitor discharging, charging, discharging. So in this way the capacitor charging and discharging will take place, and whenever the capacitor discharges, it will trigger the UJT. It will start, the UJT will start conducting whenever the capacitor will get discharged, and this output of this UJT, that is this emitter voltage, will be given to the pulse transformer, and the pulse transformer, this signal will be passed through the, from this point to here to the gate of this SCR, and whenever the, at the time of discharging of this capacitor, the gate signal will be provided to the SCR and SCR will get fired. So in this way the UJT triggering circuit is used to trigger the SCR.